Talkative, I'm your guy, Mac is legend.
Overtime, Chris. So you're probably looking at this and you're like, what in the world is going on? Where's Mac? Where is the chalkboard wall? Like, look, so we couldn't get it in this week. And I wanted to make sure that we wanted to make sure that we get something up. So this is going to be something really, really, really short. Not going to give too much thought. I wouldn't say thought, not going to put too much on this, not going to take up too much of y'all time because I know y'all ain't really here to see me. Y'all want to see Mac, man, but y'all would just have to let me know in the comments, if y'all are here to see me. But I know who y'all are here for. Y'all are here for the Best Man Made. So, this week has been, I'm just going to say that. It's just been, It started off, so the brother Mac was sick earlier in the week, so he wasn't able to, we weren't able to record on the day that we needed to record. And then, I have some background things going on that I haven't really disclosed to everybody on here, but at the same time, like, things will come out when they need to come out. Like, I'm that type of person, but there's some things working in the background that that are taking up a lot of my time, a lot of preparation, a lot of things that are a lot of things that have to go into with this next phase of what's going on or whatever. So I'm all dressed up and whatnot because I'm actually literally about to swallow some damn breakfast and then run out the door to this event real quick, and then come back and be knee deep in what I'm talking about, which I can't relate to y'all right now. I want to give it to you, but I can't. It's not the time yet, because I'm a person that's I'm very private about my life and everything. I mean, but once I want people to know stuff, I'm an open book. Like, and anybody that knows me, everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on. It's positive. It's all positive, but it's just stressful. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, man, I don't know. I had some notes written down. And the funny thing is, I was gonna come on here and I was gonna be like, let me drop a jewel, but I'm not dropping no jewels today, man. I just want to be silly. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be me for a little bit. So, I'll just say this. When we started the podcast, me and Mac was actually the one that convinced me to actually want to do this because, we keep talking about it and, on the podcast, and I've said it multiple times. I've never wanted to be in front of the camera. I've never wanted to be that guy, you know what I mean, in front of the camera. I've always been the post-production guy, the pre-production, post-production, behind the scenes manager. Never wanted fame at all, man. I don't want no fame, man. I still don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just doing this so we can grow our platform. And I know things now more so rely on the influence you have, and it's very difficult to grow a platform when you don't have some type of influence. So I would say without the brother Mac and doing this show, without him, it would be a lot harder to grow this. He already has a great foundation, so we're just building upon that. And I sit up here when I talk about the 100 subscribers and I talk about like numbers, but I'm literally, I'm looking at the camera when I say this, I literally don't care about the numbers. If it was 6, if it was 60 or 6,000, it's the same vibe. It's the same thing that it's the same principles that go into it. You know what I mean? You have to entertain the individuals that showed up. So however many of y'all watch this, it's all good, man. Like, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna continuously have a good time on this show. We're gonna make sure that we're doing things that are kind of pushing the genre forward. And I know we said something about podcasting in general. I said pod meaning small, but it's not small. It's a beautiful space, and there's a lot of podcasts out there that have quality content. There are ones coming up, and There are, it's just an amazing space to be in at this point. But this platform specifically is a little bit more than that. It's just a little bit more than that. So it is a podcast, but it's a show. It's an environment. It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it that way. It's going to be a lot of things, and a lot of these platforms are going to kind of tie in each other because Mac has Best Man Made going. Let's Get Made's about to come back, and he's working on that in the background. I have some companies in the background. I have a company, Cardinal, in the background. We just signed an artist. I'm about to start DJing again. And shout out to Allison, my sister-in-law. She picked up the hobby of wanting to. She said, I want to DJ, so we got we got to write with all the equipment. She about to take lessons and all that, and she asked me a question, and I was like, and it really was, it pondered me for a second. I had to sit there and think about it. I was like, she was like, oh, so you used to DJ? I was like, yeah, in college and and high school and and all that. She's like, what? Why'd you stop? And I was like, well, the answer that I give everybody with that is, hold on, I'm a little dark right now. Hold on. Yeah, I have a window right here. If for you on SoundCloud, y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But if you're on YouTube, there's a window right here. And today is like that clouds and the sun pops out and it gets real bright. So anyway, so she asked me, and the answer I usually give people is, I usually say that I got more into production. I really fell in love with the production part of music. And I think back then I just didn't know like how tightly those two things were. I always knew that DJs are the cornerstone of a lot of urban music, a lot of popular music. So I never like quote unquote stopped, but I stopped doing like gigs and stuff. And I really just never, she made me look at it like this, long story less long. She pushed me to think about like, yo, you didn't even really like try like hard. I mean, I was getting gigs and I did parties and I did stuff like that, but I didn't really like try like kind of how I went at this music thing, this production thing, and being an audio engineer and going to the school that I went to that I don't like to mention or whatever, but she really inspired me to do that. So in saying that, in that conversation, I was like, all right, let me get back out here and let me see what I can do with that. So it's just a lot of things going on right now. There's a lot of things that I want to do, but this platform right here specifically is one that I'm very passionate about growing. I'm going to be looking for other shows and other ideas, other people that bring ideas to the table for this platform. So there's a lot of things that me and Mac are doing, and it really is taxing on our time. And this is like something that we definitely wanted to keep pushing and pursuing, because the power of the voice and the power of reaching the people through podcasting and radio and music and entertainment is, I think, the biggest teaching platform that we have now, because everything is so content driven. So I want to make sure that, number one, we are delivering, and when we say we do something, we're going to do something. And that's pretty much it. Just being more responsible with saying what we're going to do and actually following through. So this is exactly that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally am not going to keep y'all much longer. All I'm going to say is that we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming next week. There are going to be some things popping up on my IG, because that's the only platform I really use at this point. I just started a Twitter So I'm just going to be trying some things. So check me out. I'm at Overtime Chris. That's usually on everything. I believe that's my Twitter. I have to let y'all know. But yes, we have an official 100% official YouTube URL now. That is YouTube /Talkative TV. So if you just go to your browser and youtube.com /Talkative TV, we in there. We got that 100, and we appreciate y'all, all the y'all that came over there. I promise, and I'm not lying to y'all, there's gonna be some very valuable content showing up on that page. So you might wanna head over there for the people that are on SoundCloud. And SoundCloud people, I love y'all, man. The numbers are, whatever. Like, y'all are incredible. Like, rate, view, look at, anything. Subscribe. Mac's platforms on Instagram is Mac is Legend. Make sure you follow his the Best Man Made at BESTMANMADE. Of course, I'm sure a lot of y'all Let's Get Made, so at Let's Get Made, and Talkative, that's the biggest one. So at Talkative, I believe it's at Talkative.tv. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick so I don't mess that up. There's so many I guess quote unquote like pages that I manage. Yeah, it's Talkative.tv. So Talkative.tv on IG. I'm gonna get the Twitter set up for that so we can start going back and forth and doing it in that way. And then we just gonna keep this thing going for y'all, man. We gonna keep this energy high. Wow, that's dope. So anyway, we gonna keep this thing rocking. I gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. Shout out to everybody that listen to this. It's just me. It is just being here. It's all good. I love y'all, man. I appreciate the opportunity to take a couple minutes out of your day. Shit, sometimes 30 minutes to an hour out of your day for y'all to listen to us, whether it's act stupid or whether it's us drop some gems on y'all. We really appreciate y'all, man. And I don't know, man, I'm just gonna leave y'all with that. I'm gonna leave y'all with you gotta get out of that bubble, and you gotta start doing things that make you uncomfortable, like this makes me super uncomfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Very, very not in my element doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like you have fear receptors in your DNA, in your makeup, in your body chemistry. So, and it stops you and hinders you from doing things. Like, I don't know exactly what they're called. I don't know the scientific phrasing for it, but it's a mechanism in you that makes you not go through with something because of that fear, flight or flight, I think, maybe, or something like that. But it's like this right here, that first episode, I go back and I watch it and I listen to it, and I'm like, as well as people like, oh my God, we couldn't even you do it. I can hear it. I was just like, yeah, man, I don't know about this. You know what I mean? But when you don't know about something, let me just put it this way. When you don't know about something and you don't feel great about something, or you just feel like it's something that's not for you, you should probably try it, because at the end of the day, it might actually be for you. So that's the only gem I'm gonna leave today. Just make yourself uncomfortable. Uncomfortable leads to change. And man, I don't have him on the board. You know what I'm saying? Whether we talk a little, whether we talk a lot, this is Talkative. So I'm not gonna say it because that's my man's part. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna leave y'all with, I love y'all. We gonna keep this going. This is a family. By this time next year, we will be on tour. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a bigger platform. But we gotta commit, and y'all gotta commit. Y'all gotta commit to us. Y'all gotta big us up. So what I want y'all to do this week, y'all homework for this week. Homework. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving everybody some homework. Your homework is to tell one person, just one person, about this podcast. If each one of y'all, so if I got 100 of y'all, you know what I'm saying, and each one of y'all tell one person just to listen, we should get at least 2 times the views by next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's how it works. But, and some of them may listen, some may, but it's going to work. It's only going to work with y'all too. You know what I'm saying? We can do what we can do on our end, but we got to, you know what I'm saying? This is a community. I don't never call nobody no fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's a very, I look at that as a derogatory term. Like, it's like, yo, it's kind of lessening the value of the actual individual. This is a community, and y'all are people that support the platform. So y'all are y'all hold the same amount of weight as us, because this doesn't grow without y'all. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'm late as hell, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. It's overtime. Chris in the house. Peace.